আজি আমি পঢ়িম এশটা ইণ্ডিয়ান পলিটিৰ কুৱেশ্যন এনচাৰ আমি আলোচনা কৰিম যোনবোৰ প্ৰায়বিলাক এক্সামত আহি থকা দেখা যায় SSC ৰেলৱে তাৰপিছত ডিফেন্স আৰ্মি পুলিচৰ আৰু আদাৰ কম্পিটিটিভ এক্সামসমূহতো আহি থকা দেখা যায় গতিকে নম্বৰ 1 কুৱেশ্যনটোক আমি আৰম্ভ কৰোঁ নম্বৰ 1 কুৱেশ্যন হ'ল হু ৱাজ দ্য ফাৰ্ষ্ট ওমেন প্ৰাইম মিনিষ্টাৰ অফ ইণ্ডিয়া হু ৱাজ দ্য ফাৰ্ষ্ট ওমেন প্ৰাইম মিনিষ্টাৰ অফ ইণ্ডিয়া অসমৰ ইণ্ডিয়াৰ ভাৰতৰ প্ৰথম ওমেন মহিলা প্ৰাইম মিনিষ্টাৰ কোন এইটো কুৱেশ্যন আনচাৰ হ'ল ইন্দিৰা গান্ধী প্ৰথম মহিলা প্ৰাইম মিনিষ্টাৰ আছিল প্ৰধানমন্ত্ৰী আছিল নম্বৰ 2 what is the maximum age limit for a member of Rajya Sabha there is no maximum age limit for the Rajya Sabha member হ'ব কাৰণে কোনো maximum limit নাই minimum limit আছে সেইটো আমি পিছত আলোচনা কৰিম ৰাজ্য সভা age limit maximum age limit কিমান no limit maximum কোনো limit নাই which next question which article of Indian Constitution next question which article of Indian Constitution deals with the abolition of untouchability article 17 who appoints the chief election commissioner of India who appoints the chief election commissioner of India কোনে election commissioner chief election commissioner appoint কৰে the president of India next question which amendment of Indian Constitution deals with the goods and service tax the GST যে আহিছে GST বিলখন কেতিয়া কোনটো এমেন্ডমেন্টৰ থ্ৰুদি আহিছিল 101 101 নম্বৰ কনস্টিটিউশনাল এমেন্ডমেন্টত এটো ইন্ট্ৰোডিউস হৈছিল GST বিলখন what is the term of office for the member of Rajya Sabha member জনে কিমান বছৰলৈকে থাকিব পাৰে 6 year which article of Indian Constitution provides for the fundamental duties of citizens which article of Indian Constitution provides for fundamental duties of Indian citizens 8 number question article 51 who was the first chief justice of India tomorrow rakhibo to try repeated question and answer Harilal Zekisandas Kania which is the largest law court in India the Supreme Court of India who has the power to dissolve the Lok Sabha the president of India My number question 2 what is the maximum age for a person to be elected as the president of what is the minimum age for a person to be elected as the president of India minimum age kiman lage president hobo kana 35 years under which article of Indian Constitution is the president of India elected article 54 which would be responsible for allocation of seats in the parliament of India which body is responsible for the allocation of seats in the parliament of India delimitation commission 15 what is the name of the Indian's national parliament building Sansad Bhavan 16 what is the maximum number of member in Lok Sabha 552 members which of the following is the longest serving prime minister of India Jawaharlal Nehru what is the minimum age to become a member of Rajya Sabha maximum কোনো Rajya Sabha member হবলে maximum কোনো লিমিট নাই কিন্তু আপনার minimum এটা এজৰ দৰকাৰ এটা হল 30 ইয়ার্স হ'ব লাগিব Rajya Sabha member হবলৈ হলে what is the minimum strength of Rajya Sabha কিমানজন member থাকে 250 what is the head of the Indian states the president of India what is the power of judicial review in the Constitution of India ভাৰতীয় সংবিধানৰ জুডিশিয়েল ৰিভিউ পাৱাৰটো কি এটা হল the power of judicial review allows the judiciary to review the laws executive actions to ensure they are in accordance with the Constitution 22 which article of Indian Constitution provides for the right to education article 21A which amendment give the right to information act in India কোনটো এমেন্ডমেন্টত 2005 চনত আহিছিল এটো RTI right to RTI act who is the president of India elected who is the president of India how is the president of India elected kenake elect hoy elected by an electoral college of through hoy consisting of elected members of both houses of parliament and elected members of Assam state legislative assembly electoral college of hoy consisting of elected members of both houses of parliament and elected members of state legislative assembly and পার্লিয়ামেন্টৰ দুটা হাউসৰ দ্বাৰা গঠিত হয় ইলেক্ট্ৰাল কলেজ আৰু সেই ইলেক্ট্ৰাল কলেজৰ থ্ৰুদি প্ৰেসিডেন্ট ইলেক্ট কৰা হয় which article of constitution deals with the president's power to grant pardon president's power to grant pardon কি ক্ষমা কৰি দিয়ে তেওঁ ধৰি লওক এজন মানুহৰ পানিশমেন্ট হল ডেথ সেন্টেন্স হল সুপ্ৰিম কোৰ্টে তেখেতক এনামৰ মানুহজনক সুপ্ৰিম কোৰ্টে ডেথ সেন্টেন্স দিলে কি কয় মৃত্যুৰ হেৰি দিলে মৃত্যু শাস্তি দিলে তেতিয়া সেই শাস্তিটো অনলি প্ৰেসিডেন্ট অফ ইণ্ডিয়াই হেৰি কৰিব পাৰে আপোনাৰ ক্ষমা কৰি দিব পাৰে হেতু কোনটো আৰ্টিকেলৰ মতে 72 আৰ্টিকেলৰ মতে what does the term secular means in the context of Indian constitution the state body is it answer hall the state does not favor any religion secular শব্দৰ মিনিং টু কি বুজাইছে আসলে the state does not favor any religion and citizens have the freedom to practice any religion state government কোনো ধৰণৰ ৰিলিজনক ফেভাৰ নকৰিব আৰু citizens have the freedom to practice আৰু নাগৰিকসকলে নিজৰ ধৰ্ম পালন কৰিব পাৰিব which part of Indian constitution deals with the union judiciary part 5 what is the minimum age required to become the prime minister of India 25 হ'ব লাগিব minimum age who is the 29 questions who is the first woman president of India Pratibha Devi Singh সম্পূৰ্ণ নাম হ'ব Pratibha Devi Singh Pratibha Patil বুলি কোৱা হয় short which article of constitution empowers the parliament to make laws on matters enumerated in the union list article 245 question ভালকৈ পঢ়িব লাগিব which article of constitution হাইটি সংবিধানৰ কোনটো আৰ্টিকেলে ক্ষমতা প্ৰদান কৰে পাৰ্লিয়ামেন্টক টু মেক ক্লজ পাৰ্লিয়ামেন্টক ল বনাবলৈ অন মেটাৰ্স ইনমোটেড ইন ইউনিয়ন লিষ্টত থকা মেটাৰ ওপৰত ল বনাবৰ কাৰণে সংবিধানে পাৱাৰ দিয়ে হেতু কোনটো আৰ্টিকেলৰ জৰিয়তে 245 আৰ্টিকেল হোৱাট ইজ দ্য ৰোল অফ ভাইস প্ৰেসিডেন্ট অফ ইণ্ডিয়া ভাইস প্ৰেসিডেন্টৰ ৰোলটো কি তেওঁ কি ৰোল তেওঁৰ কামবোৰ কি হয় দি ভাইস প্ৰেসিডেন্ট is the ex officio chairman of Rajya Sabha vice president ex officio chairman of Rajya Sabha hoy aru teo also ex as president aru president hisabe kaam koribo ketia eta condition in case of the president resignation jodi president resign die president of death hoy naiba incapacity na thake president kaam koribo kane how many fundamental rights are there in the Indian constitution 6 what is the fundamental basis for creation of union territory in India the fundamental basis for creation of union territory India the president can create a union territory by a notification union territory banabor karone jeno power thake president hatate thake who is the ex officio chairman of Rajya Sabha it already ami discuss korilo vice president hoy Rajya Sabha ex officio chairman what is the minimum age for a person to be elected to the Lok Sabha minimum age is Lok Sabha member hobo karone 25 years how many languages are recognized in English in the 18th schedule of the Indian constitution 22 which is the largest state in India by area Rajasthan which article of Indian constitution gives rights to freedom of speech article 19 clause 1a which article of constitution allows the president to impose president rule in a state which article of constitution allows the president to impose president rule কোনটো আৰ্টিকেলৰ থ্ৰুদি আহিব পাৰে আৰ্টিকেল 356 which article guarantees the right to life and personal liberty article 21 which body is responsible for allocation of resources to the states in India the finance commission what is the process of impeachment of the president of India the president can impeached by Parliament for violation of a constitution through a process laid out in Article 61. Which amendment reduced the voting age for 21 to 18? 61st amendment. What is the function of Comptroller and Auditor General of India? Auditor General of India. এটা ফুল ফর্ম শর্টত লিখি দি আছে ফুল ফর্মটো হল আপনার অডিটর কন্ট্রোলার এন্ড অডিটর জেনারেল অফ ইন্ডিয়া কন্ট্রোলার এন্ড অডিটর জেনারেলৰ ফাংশনটো হল একাউন্টস অফ দ্য গভর্নমেন্ট হিচাপ নিকাচটো চাব, অডিট কৰিব, এণ্ড ইটছ এজেঞ্চিজ আৰু গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট এজেঞ্চিবোৰৰ হিচাপ নিকাচটো তেওঁ কণ্ট্ৰলাৰ এণ্ড অডিটৰ জেনেৰেল অফ ইণ্ডিয়াই চোৱা চিতা কৰে। What does the term basic structure of the constitution mean? Constitution basic structure বুলি ক'লে কি বুলি কোৱা হয়? The basic structure doctrine refers to certain fundamental features of the constitution that cannot be altered or destroyed by amendments. Basic structure সেইটোৱে যোনটো সলনি কৰিব নোৱাৰে বা নাইকিয়া কৰিব নোৱাৰে এমেণ্ডমেণ্টৰ থ্ৰুদি। সেইখিনি ফাণ্ডামেণ্টেল ফিচাৰ্ছ অফ দ্য কনষ্টিটিউশ্যন কিছুমান আছে, সেইবিলাক বেচিক ষ্ট্ৰাকচাৰ হয়। 46 who has the power to appoint the Prime Minister of India? The President of India. Which body advise the President of India on financial matters? The Finance Commission. How many members are there in the Lok Sabha? 545. Maximum 545 members. Which of the following is the primary duty of Indian Parliament? To make laws. What is the procedure for amendment of Indian Constitution? The Constitution of India can be amended by Parliament, and amendments require a special majority. 50 number question. Then 51. What is the current Chief Justice of India? Etu Jiva Santosh asil etia don change hol ki change hol apnaloke jonaboson kone hol etia. Which of the following is not a features of the Indian Constitution? Unitary form of government. India follows federal structure to flow kore Indian Constitution. Which of the following article allows for the right to freedom of religion in India? Article 25 to Article 28. In which year was the Indian Constitution adopted? 26 November 1949. The feature fundamental rights are brought from fundamental rights. United States of America probably is a fundamental rights. Which of the following rights is not a fundamental right in India? Right to property to fundamental right. What is the maximum number of terms a President of India can serve? There is no limit to the number of terms a President can serve. Who is the first woman chief minister of Indian state? It is Susita Kripalani, Uttar Pradesh আছিল প্ৰথম মহিলা চিফ মিনিষ্টাৰ হিচাপে। Amendment process of our constitution brought from which country? South Africa পৰা আনিছে। এমেণ্ড কৰিব পৰা যায় কনষ্টিটিউশ্যনখন, সেইটো থাগৰি আনিছে কৰবা সাউথ আফ্ৰিকাৰ পৰা। 16 number question. What is the composition of Union Council of Minister? Union Council of Minister বুলি ক'লে কি কাক ধৰিলে হ'ব? Union Council of Minister consists of Prime Minister, other minister including cabinet minister, minister of states, deputy ministers. These are the Union Council of Minister. কোন থাকিব? Prime Minister নিজে থাকিব, other minister সমূহ থাকিব, cabinet minister সমূহ থাকিব, minister of state or minister বিলাক থাকিব, আৰু deputy minister বিলাক থাকিব। Who decides the number of judges in the Supreme Court? President of India. Concurrent list of our constitution brought from which country? Australia. Concurrent list, Australia. What is the role of governor of a state in India? Governor ki role thake? Governor is the ceremonial head of a state representing the president at the state level. President represent for state level. How many schedules are there in Indian Constitution? 12 schedule আছিল original khonot 12 schedule. Which article provides for protection of interests of minorities in India? Article 29 and Article 30. Which part of Indian Constitution defines the relationship between the Union and states? Which part of Indian Constitution defines the relationship between Union and states? Part 11. Which article of Indian Constitution allows the President to appoint the Prime Minister? Article 75. Which article of Indian Constitution mandates the division of legislative power between the Union and states? Article 246. Which is the first woman to be appointed as the Chief Justice of India? Who is the first woman to be appointed as the Chief Justice of India? No woman has yet served as the Chief Justice of India. এতিয়ালৈকে কোনো woman Chief Justice হিচাপে appoint হোৱা নাই। Which article of Indian Constitution deals with the emergency? Article 352. Who has the power to issue the proclamation of emergency in India? President of India. What is the main function of Indian Parliament? To make laws, control finances, and provide outside of the executive. The directive principle of state policy of our constitution brought from which country? Irish Constitution. 75. In which year the first general election held in India? 1951 and 52 এই সময়ছোৱাতে 1951 52তে জেনাৰেল ইলেকশ্যন হৈছিল ইণ্ডিয়াত which Indian state has the highest number of Lok Sabha seats Uttar Pradesh which amendment of Indian constitution provides for the reservation of seats for women in Panchayat 73rd amendment which article of Indian constitution deals with the promotion of international peace and security article 51 to constitution কি হয় promotion of international peace or security ক্ষেত্ৰত এই আৰ্টিকেলটো প্ৰযোজ্য হয় which is the highest legislative body in India the parliament of India what is the current Lok Sabha speaker who is the current Lok Sabha speaker as of 2023 Om Birla emergency of our constitution brought from which country Germany পৰা লৈছিল আৰু also from got from India 1935 পৰা লৈছিল emergency to 82 which body approves the appointment of the Chief Justice of India the President of India after a consultation with the other judges of Supreme Court which article provides for the establishment of election commission article 324 which article of Indian constitution is related to the promotion of education and economic welfare of the people article 46 who can initiate the impeachment of the President of India either House of Parliament Lok Sabha Rajya Sabha ji আছে দুটা আছে এটো মানে ইমপিচমেন্ট টু পদক্ষেপ লব পাৰে প্ৰেসিডেন্ট ইমপিচমেন্টৰ কাৰণে in which year was the constitution enacted 1950 which amendment of the constitution was the first amendment হৈছিল 1951 what is the primary function of Rajya Sabha to represent the states of India and ensure their interests are protected in the legislation process দুটা কাম state represent কৰিব লাগিব আৰু হিহঁতৰ তেওঁলোকৰ ইন্টাৰেষ্ট সমূহ protection দিব লাগিব legislation process which deals with the protection of children from exploitation in India article 24 what is the term of office for the President of India 5 years which amendment of Indian constitution recognized Hindi as the official language 58th amendment what does article 32 of constitution deals with it provides the right to approach the Supreme Court for enforcement of fundamental rights in which year was the first amendment to the Indian constitution made 1951 who is responsible speaker of Lok Sabha itself which article of Indian constitution deals with the establishment of Supreme Court article 24 who provides over the joint session of Parliament of India the speaker of Lok Sabha which body appoints the Finance Commission of India the President of India what is the maximum number of members in the Lok Sabha 552 which article of Indian constitution gives the right to constitutional remedies article 32 last question which article empowers the President of India to declare war and peace article 352 thank you আজিলৈ ইমানতে আছিল bye bye